Deputy President. Deputy President, yesterday members from the Transport Workers Union, the Shop Distributive and Allied Employees Association and the Media, Entertainment and Arts Alliance joined together in New South Wales and across the country to protest Amazon's exploitative practices and unfair working conditions in anticipation of the Black Friday sales. Leading the New South Wales protest were TWU President Richard Olsen, TWU National Secretary Michael Cain and SDA New South Wales Secretary Bernie Smith, with national support from SDA National Secretary Gerard Dwyer and MEAA Chief Executive Erin Madley. Black Friday generates outrageous profits for Amazon. In the 2024 financial year alone, Amazon Commercial Services earned $3.12 billion in Australia, yet paid just $24.9 million in tax. That is less than 1% of their earnings. While Amazon reports record profits every year, Amazon workers around the world continue to face poverty wages and dangerous conditions. Behind these profits are real people suffering unimaginable consequences. In 2019, Amazon workers in Australia told ABC News what it's really like inside these warehouses. The ABC reported that workers work within a culture of fear where every second of their performance is monitored. They're expected to maintain Amazon pace, somewhere between walking and jogging constantly. High-pressure targets leave them feeling like they can't even take a bathroom break. Safety corners get cut. They can be sent home early without pay when orders are done, and everyone is casual, living shift to shift, never knowing if they'll get called back. As a result, the union's 10-point claim on Amazon is to pay fair wages, pay its fair share of tax, pay for the creative and media content used to train AI, stop excessive worker surveillance, use technology to create sustainable jobs that augment workers' capacity rather than intensifying work, create secure and sustainable jobs, respect workers' right to a voice at work through their unions, improve practices before being rewarded with lucrative government contracts, empower workers to speak up on safety rather than creating a culture of fear, and pay fair superannuation. Alongside this, it's important to note that these protests are part of a global movement against Amazon's global exploitation. For instance, it was reported in the US in December of 2024 that a US Senate committee accused Amazon of shockingly dangerous warehouse practices, citing high injury rates and unsafe speed-driven culture. Amazon warehouses recorded over 30% more injuries than the industry average in 2023, with workers nearly twice as likely to be injured compared to non-Amazon warehouses. The report also alleges Amazon discouraged medical care, underreported injuries, terminated workers on medical leave, and retaliated against those seeking accommodations or filing complaints. It is because of unions like the TWU, SDA and MEA that Amazon employees in Australia do have a capacity to organise effectively against exploitation and stand in solidarity with workers worldwide, inspiring a global movement to organise against exploitation. Deputy President, the threats which these companies pose with the spectre of a growing AI and automation, the monopolisation of data and information is the new monopoly capitalism, and we have to be very, very careful of it and make sure that workers are empowered to control this rather than it controlling them. I want to give a special shout out to TWU President Richard Olsen, TWU National Secretary Michael Cain and SDA Secretary Bernie Smith, and for the national support from the SDA Secretary Gerard Dwyer and MIA Chief Executive Erin Madley and all union members involved in fighting this very important fight against an international behemoth in Amazon.
Right, thank you.